We're ready? We're good? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get our special call meeting. First, we're going to go ahead and declare quorum. If everyone could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. All right. I don't think we have any public comments. So we're going to go ahead and start on the discussion and action items. Item A, discuss, consider, and take action to approve for Portillo Brown and Hill LLP to work phase 2 for the 2022 fiscal 2022 bank reconciliation backlog and pay a fixed fee of $3,000 per month until fiscal 2022 bank reconciliation is completed. Do I have a motion for that?
I make a motion that we approve the Portillo Brown and Hill for the 3,000 per month.
So we have a motion from Alderman Garza. Do I have a second?
I'll second it for discussion.
And we have a second for discussion only. So let's go ahead and open it up
What was her motion?
to approve.
And that's a second motion. I mean, that's a different motion.
So,
So can I
Do you
change
wanna
mine?
retract?
I can retract mine for
Okay.
discussion.
all right, so we have a motion for Alderman Garza for discussion, to open up for discussion, second by Alderman Dominguez. So let's go ahead and open it up.
So how will the $3,000 be paid? So some will go into, when will that start and when are we gonna start seeing some of that completion done, you know? Anybody know?
The $3,000 a month?
Yeah.
How is it
so-
gonna get paid?
So we're gonna cut a check now?
Yes.
That's what I wanna know. So is this gonna be
Right.
budgeted next year, or is this gonna hit, somebody gonna hit these next 2 months? 'Cause it starts October 1st. So, and then how much are we talking about? It says per month, but you know, I'd like to kind of know,
Like, how long is it gonna
get
take
an
them to
idea
finish?
of, I mean, just basically we're approving he could go, forever. I like an end date.
Well, I think that if
I think it's per month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
But-
say per month, but for
He's asking how long per
how
month.
long? I mean,
I think that if we bring it up at, just kind of put it as an action item at our regular meetings each month. So at that point, we can kind of catch up to see what's going on, where are they at, and do we want to continue? Since it is a kind of month to month, we can shut them down at any point.
I did ask him that.
Yeah.
Right?
He said,
It's November
yeah,
2021,
He said-
December, it's 3,000, December 2021 is 3,000.
Yeah, but completion.
Yeah, we're talking about completion.
It's on the,
like 2 months.
it's on page 1 right here. You have to look at the bottom.
Let me see here real quick.
So November 21st through September, blah, 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 blah. So,
Or the agreed
sir.
upon month for phase 2, October 21 reconciliation completed during phase 1 will serve as a starting point.
That's when
I
they're
think
gonna,
they give you
no,
an
no,
end
that's when they're gonna start doing.
That's what
the-
they wanna
the
do.
audit.
Mhm.
That's what they wanna do.
That's the audits for that year, for 2021, that's not when they're gonna start.
audits. They don't do
I mean,
audits.
He's only gonna do November 21 through 22, September 22. At the big, as the first phase, isn't it? Or the second phase?
The bank is-
What's okay, so are we gonna go month to month on this? Is that what we're doing?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Think so.
that's, to me, that's how it's kind of the agreement is a month to month. And
It doesn't say that.
right. But it does leave us, the door open for us
It does?
to
Okay.
shut it down if we want. At some point we say, look, it's costing too much. We can't budget it in because it is going to go into the next budget year as well.
Yeah.
So that's going to have to be budgeted
I
in.
would like to see it budgeted
Look at the way it says, though, it says
He says it.
total fixed fees will be 33,000.
No, they're just
The
doing the
fixed fee
reconciliation. The
applies
audit's
only
gonna
to
be
the
done by
8
the people in
accounts
Edinburgh.
listed below.
This is not even the audit. This is very
He's already telling you there that that's phase 2, 2022 fiscal.
So $33,000.
Mhm.
They
So if
basically
they finish
will-
them all next month, it would be 33.
33,000.
He's talking about the general operating pool, the ARPA, narcotics, EDC, street maintenance, Jubilee, court, and income.
So that's gonna be
I did
33,
it
no
as a
matter
line
what.
item.
So, Mayor, should that read 33,000
Looks like
for phase 2
For phase 2,
or?
why did they explain it to you guys? The month to month or the 33,000? Because if the total is 33,000 for phase 2,
Jesse, how do you read it, Jesse? Huh?
Just like Billy said, it's gonna be per year.
So you want to do 30, I mean,
It'd be cheaper just to hire somebody, another employee for that, for all that time.
not to do the
Well, you gotta know what
reconciliation.
you're
So
doing.
Yeah, it
You
has
gotta
to
know
be-
what
it
you're
has
doing.
to be an account.
Yeah.
No,
You have to know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well,
so at 33, it's really not an open book, right? If you do the 3,000, it's kind of open book, right?
Doesn't sound like.
I mean, this
You
contract,
should ask that.
this
Like,
is not a
what
very good
is he mean by
contract.
33?
It's not,
Not
right?
to exceed 33,000?
I mean, this is the first time I read it, just today. I mean,
And look at the way he
Well, I
says,
just got it.
the fixed fee does not include unusual circumstances requiring additional procedures such as bank account closures and reopenings,
Yep.
ERP or bank system conversions, the reconstruction of missing or incomplete records investigation.
well, he said that in his briefing. He
Oh,
said
he-
that.
Yeah, he
He did
did,
say that
He
during the
did.
briefing.
because I asked that
He did say,
question.
in case something happens, we're gonna charge you.
But they'll come to us first and see if we want,
To proceed.
And then there's
if we
be
want to proceed.
250, 180, and 125.
Right.
Yeah, it does say there, that he'll come before us.
But they can figure out like a quicker way to do it, and they notice it's the same transactions over and over
Yeah.
again. Hopefully, for the
It'll
next
go faster.
year, we'll get a reduced rate.
Because it'll be faster for them to complete.
the last conversation that I had with them
Understand. Does that mean it's
was,
gonna take 11
once they
months?
had the 2021 reconciliation, the rest should move pretty quick. Because they gotta have, I mean, they've gotta have that one done to move on. And then, of course, then they're gonna, like you said, they'll kind of, because there are a lot of things that are, I mean, duplicate, we pay out every month on a regular schedule. So according to my conversation with them was basically that, once we get this one reconciled done, then the rest should become pretty easy unless, that they come issues, some smaller issues, but they shouldn't be anything that should hold them back on completing them a little bit quicker. So
Right.
Okay, so I'm understanding that it's gonna be 3,000 a month when they start. So is it gonna, are they assuming it's gonna take 11 months to do that? Because they're 33,000 is a fixed fee. That's 3,000 for a month.
It's per month, like worth of work.
23.
I know, but it
Okay.
said, but then they're saying the total fixed fee will be 33,000, but yet they're gonna charge us 3,000 a month. What if it only takes 6 months?
Well, they've got to reconcile every month.
So just by thinking,
Okay,
when we,
it's not clear.
Because if they get everything, they can reconcile everything this month. They can complete the whole year. It's gonna be 33,000. So for 12 months of work, 12 months reconciled, it's 33,000.
It doesn't matter how long it takes them, it's gonna be 30.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
it's gonna
So
be
if they finish it
consistent
in
because
6 months,
nothing
it's gonna
really,
be
nothing
33.
really happened in that from 21 on. Because we didn't have police department or nothing like that, so everything's gonna be pretty much constant
Mhm.
on the bills,
We did it.
but it
It did-
terminated.
Terminated.
Yeah, so after 22, 23, 24, it's just gonna be constant. We didn't have no big expenditures.
So it's like, just like having a different employee and stuff.
You have to-
There could be something, a new
Do we have to, I mean,
issue where people are not putting in stuff correctly.
so I guess we just need to know what the motion's gonna be. If we're gonna change it from the 3,000 a month to the 33, fixed rate of 33,000. I mean, if they do 12 months of work for 33, it's cheaper than 3,000 a month. The 3,000 a month is like, what, 36,000? So, I mean,
From what Bessie just
Because they already
said,
did they
even
already
if they
did the
do it
first
in
month.
6 months, we're still paying 32.
Yes, that's what he said at the meeting.
Even if he does it in 6, we're gonna pay 33.
If he does it in 1 month, it's still 32.
It'll be 30.
Yeah.
Let's just do it monthly, like you said, monthly.
Then we gotta do the contract again, because it's saying.
Yeah.
a fixed
But it'll
rate
be,
of-
Well, that is, like I said, this is the first time I've seen the
it'll
contract.
be
It would be nice to
3,000
see
to
it.
do
Yeah,
Before.
I hadn't seen it either.
November 22.
Is there any way that we can table it and then?
That's not how it reads right there, though.
Yeah, this is,
ask-
can you call him? Can you call him?
Get it done.
Lisa, can you
That's
That's not the
November
question.
2021.
Can you call him?
Get it done.
I'll call him.
I
Call him
wanna
right
make
now,
sure
see if we can get him
we're
on-
gonna have
on-
open checkbook.
on Zoom?
I wanna make sure we're, one, accountability,
I
and
think Effie
two,
needs to
we're gonna get
review
what-
this before we
what
can
we're paying.
approve it.
that's the only
Because
thing
it's a contract, Effie should review it.
that we do wanna do.
Let's try to get him on Zoom if we can. So let's go ahead and we're gonna pause for that while Ms. Lisa tries to get a hold of them. So we're gonna move on. Let's just go ahead and move on to item B. We have discuss, consider, and take action to approve Odom Soccer League hosting their games at the Odom Veterans Park. As Mr. Martinez, if you want to come up, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the Veterans Park for Adam.
I'll second it.
So we have a motion by Alderman Alcorn and second by Alderman Dominguez. So we will open it up. All right, Mr. Adam, it's you.
This is year 4 of Odom Micro Soccer. I've used the city parks the past 3 years. The first year was at the Little League fields. Leading into year 2 was when those light towers fell, so that year we didn't use those fields. So head out to this field. Worked really, really good out there. Last year worked really, really good. This year would be year 4. Right now, there's 112 children registered. So on any given Sunday, there's 200 to 400 people who kind of filter through here.
Well, I think that FIFA Cup really got a lot of kids because my grandkids want to play soccer now, and I don't even think they knew what soccer was until they saw the FIFA Cup on TV. So I think it's
A couple
become,
coaches, so got too much coaching parts.
I don't know anything about
I
soccer.
told you I'll volunteer, I told you.
I was gonna talk to you after this.
Hey, what are the timeframes, month, or what, from what day to what day?
All goes well, first game is the 30th of this month.
Was that,
In this week, 11 days.
August to what, 3 months?
We are done before Halloween, the 26th. Is that Sunday before? Every Sunday, but the fields are used almost every day. I think
For practice or games? Oh, for practice.
I'll clear my schedule.
Sunday's the only game time. They start at, they're staggered, so it does get, there's 4 fields that we build. If we do all 4 fields at once, it's too crowded for that part. And so I do like a stagger where it's kind of every 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and that kind of smooths traffic. If not, I'm out there directing traffic and go mark there, no block there. 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, about a 3-hour pocket of games out there. There's, with that many kids, it's 10 teams. 20 teams, 10 games. Altogether, is what the schedule would look like. But there's looking to be practices on Monday, Tuesdays, a couple on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I haven't seen anybody ask for Fridays.
Have you, what do you need from us? I mean, do you need us to maintain the grass out there, mow the grass? I mean,
I
Yeah.
think the grass is on the schedule out there. So I've gotten with Max, so when we need it, we do have 3 or 4 zero turns ready in case the guys are busy or they can't get to it. We've got those ready to roll if we need to do it ourselves. Porta John, hand wash station, would be
okay.
nice. I always tell people, you can stop at the restaurant, I've got 3 restrooms. Those are gonna be the closest restrooms. Last year, we didn't have a restroom. 2 years ago, y'all helped us out with 2 porta johns, 1 hand wash station.
I mean, I think we can help them with that. I think you probably need to get a handicap out there as well, because I know that there are a few old elderly people that are on walkers and stuff. Maybe get one handicap.
I try to park, so if you look at the park, you've got the first entrance, the monument, second entrance. So you're going through the second entrance, and all the fields are closest out here to 2289. That side of the park. So as you drive in, you kind of make a little S, and that's going to be the first row parking. And I always try to keep these first 5 spots for the older, in a little lane in case if people can't walk out there, and they take in along the fence line. So the back field if they have anywhere to walk. Bathrooms, we have on the back fence. So the door's okay.
Okay.
You don't even notice when you drive by them on that back fence.
See any trash bins out there?
I've always had 1 trash bin that I've taken. We fill up 1 trash bag a week normally. That's it. If I
Okay.
can't grab one, I'll let you guys know. But just my big Rubbermaid one, the 33 gallon, I just take that out there every week. It gets filled up.
Did you do a walkthrough, make sure there's no holes, because there's been holes in the past?
I found a good one last year with my ankle.
That's what I'm saying. You
I
wanna
broke a
make
rib.
sure.
Yeah, so
That way we can fill it up.
Well, the
Yeah.
commissioner said he went out there and threw some dirt. Is that correct?
yeah, he's supposed to give me a little bit of material. He
You
went
said-
and treated. I had critter control go out there and look for anything else. So I've run into a few scorpions, nothing too crazy. Back in the day, at the ag barn side, there used to be a rattlesnake pit back in there, but that was, that's 300 yards away from where we're playing. But he went out there, volunteered his time to treat whatever he needs to treat.
Well, maybe,
Yeah, the holes. I filled in a few last year, right where the drainage kind of comes, or where the pipeline runs under.
Yes.
It's like, you can see it's like,
yeah, it's a little,
so I filled in some spots last year on that, and same thing this year. Once I map out the field.
We had Bill 66 came out and talked to us. He said there about getting dimensions. He said you call that number, they'll come in and fill in where the ruts are after the lines. We'll call it and let that out.
well, we can see about getting maybe a loader to a bird out there, just to have wherever you want it, like that, if you do run into areas you need to fill in, we can just fill some up and, fill out those spots. As the ground dries up more, it's gonna start cracking more, we don't want anybody to get hurt, so.
I'll just be exactly how the field will be planned out. I try to avoid back corner closest to 2289, because that's where it kind of gets deeper. But back towards the entrance. Policy, and first you register to sign this waiver, and you will have a policy. Okay, you pay registration. This is when you start, and regarding the rest of it.
And you have to say,
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we can have, just get a copy of the lease, so we can, we can keep on file. And, we'll get with Texas Stone or somebody that's, that'll help us see all the time, but with one of these skill can companies and see if we can get some out there for you, in the next few days. And then a couple of, say, wash stations, so you're not having to fill out that, that whole thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is all like Texas Stone or whatever else is around here. And see if they can help us out, get those out there. When you start this Sunday? Next Sunday? So we have a couple of weeks, see what their schedule's like, so we can bring And then we'll see about getting some dirt out there. The commissioner's gonna donate some dirt out there for you, and that's great. Okay. So yeah, anybody?
That's some new.
All right. So we have an motion by Alderman Falcone, seconded by Alderman Dominguez to approve the old soccer league hosting their games at the old Veterans Park. We need to get a copy of the insurance, so for us, so we'll move on with the vote. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4,
Yes.
phase 5. All right, motion carries. All right, Mr. Adam. I don't know anything about soccer, but I can go out there and teach some kids in order. Did you get a hold of soccer?
She's gonna sit in the right.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and move to item C, discuss, consider, and take action to approve an additional 5-year period with Republic Services. And such new term will begin October 1st and continue through September 30th, 2032. All right, you have a motion? We have a motion by Alderman Falcone, and a second. Seconded by Alderman Dominguez to approve an additional 5-year period with Republic Service. All right. Come on up, let us know. Yes, we open it up for discussion.
Okay, well, no, I was here last.
A couple of weeks ago.
We appreciate it, and, if you could see on here, we did the, you actually have the addendum, and then I think the important part was actually, modification of rates. The fixed rate will apply to residents with services starting October 1st, 2028. So there won't be a change in the rate until October 20th.
Anybody have any questions? All right, well, that was easy, right? Go ahead.
I had given a recommendation on it, just because I think we need to look over, like, I guess look over our options and see like if we can get any kind of, I guess, more concessions or something on it, just because it's a $3.3 million contract, and we might, want to look at some different things as far as like restructuring it with the public. Like the franchise and just like maybe expanding the services more. Especially when we have any residents.
Well, if we expand the services, then we have to pass on whatever expenses to the residents. I know that at one time we spoke about recycling, getting recycling bins for anybody who wanted, but then that runs, you have to run that cost, or pass that cost on to the customer. So, I mean, I don't know.
We're not saving that much in order to, we're saving only like $20,000 and it's like a $3 million contract. So
But
it seems like it's something that we should at least just look into and just not have like.
I think the fact that they're not going up
yeah,
is what,
But could they go down?
We probably need to go up because we haven't.
Because I
Yeah.
compared it with other cities' contracts and theirs is a lot better than ours.
well, there's probably bigger towns, smaller towns, depends, they deal with most all the cities,
Yeah.
so.
So I think it's something that we can consider in the long term, but I do think that we need to look at raising the rates because we are kind of behind on that, which, that's going to be coming up there as well in the next budget workshop. So,
Betsy, how much money do we make per total?
Like $7 for a resident that has one trash can or a resident that has 10 trash cans. We only make $7 off of it.
Because the
Then we're not
second or
charging
third,
right.
it's just a pass-through, we don't make a profit.
We do need to look at.
Like, yeah, we need to.
we need to
Yeah, then
increase
we're
our
not-
rates.
By
We're not charging,
$5.
then we're not charging right.
Like $5.
It is an increase.
Yeah, it's
When
our
you get a
part, not
second
theirs.
one, they increase.
No,
They-
it's just a
they-
pass-through.
Mhm.
They charge us and we charge the consumer for the
And
second,
last year,
but we don't make a profit.
we were losing money on each trash can, each additional trash can.
So how much is each additional?
It's currently at $11.70.
And we get charged?
And then I did have a question on the contract. So because before, whenever we did a waiver, or there was a waiver of the fees, the 4% didn't, it was just waived for that year, but then the next year it was like, the rate went up based on that higher 4%. So it was like, we just didn't pay it that year, so we made up for it in the next year.
Well, this is a 2-year actually, 'cause it's, you're waiving this year and 27.
See, the CPI had gone up in the last 3 or 4 years, 4% all the time.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
I think it's a fixed 4%.
no, it
It's
goes
in
with
the
it,
contract, I think it's.
but it's, sometimes they could go up with the CPI too.
I think we've been fixed.
Yeah, for a long time.
When you were here, they never increased it. It was always the same.
Been fixed since 2022.
So if a customer gets a second trash can and we pay Republic $11
Most other cities pay a lot.
and we charge the customer just the $11. So we're not like adding
We should-
any additional service fee to, it's just kind of like Billy says, a pass through just to cover our expense with Republic. Yeah, we need to revisit that.
Yeah, we need to revisit that.
You know.
Yeah, on the second. Another thing
Second and third.
I want to ask is, and I remember when I was a mayor, me and Mike Reeves had talked about it. What about the other subdivisions that are close to Odom, but they're not in the city limits? Like Bethel Estates not in the city limits, but they have our accounts. What about Angelita Estates too? What about across from Evergreen Cemetery? I think Frontier goes there, but then there's also private people that go and pick up their garbage. What if we were to go and
But-
solicit?
But we service Bethel and we service
No, I'm
Angelita.
not talking about that. I'm talking about Angelita Estates
Well,
too.
we service Angelita.
No, Angelita Estates too.
Oh,
On
two, on two.
I
Excuse
see a lot
me.
of Frontier out there.
Excuse me. You're right.
And some of them get their garbage picked up by regular, just like there's a lady that picks up garbage.
Mhm.
There's another person from Edgewater that picks up garbage. So what if we were, are we
Incorporate.
restricted to?
No.
Okay.
The more the better.
Anyway, but basically what I'm saying is they would come and make payment here.
So we can expand our customer base even though it's not inside the city limits, basically.
Because I
Okay.
guarantee you, we would be, how much are we lower? I mean, how much do we charge a month, I'm sorry, per tote? To Bethel Estates,
That's outside.
outside.
I do not have that ours with me right now, but we pay $22.51 or $22.41.
No, but what do we charge the residents in Bethel? Or outside the city?
Wouldn't that be a budget thing later on?
That's not a budget thing, because we're not spending anything.
You know what I'm saying, but-
We're bringing in money.
No, I think, to Jesse's
we're just-
point, we're here to approve this.
Contract.
Right.
Contract.
No, no, but what I'm saying, he's already here, he's the GM, so I'm asking, that's why I'm asking. Is there where we could just give Lisa, just to send out that subdivision a letter? But you're correct, we do need to put it on budget, so we can discuss a figure, but that would be a moneymaker. where people would come and pay at City Hall. Right. And I guarantee you it's a lot lower because I have property out there, some of my renters pay like 40-something to Frontier. So I think Bethel Estates, I think we charge them 30 maybe. That's what I was asking. But that's something like Jesse said, we can discuss it, but
Yeah.
you're okay with it?
Yes.
Or, hey, it's a win-win situation. See, there's a couple of subdivisions that Frontier has.
It
And
shows,
we're just right there across the street
Yeah.
where y'all pick up.
No, we can, just for discussion too, but we need to do an audit in how many trash cans are in the city, because I see
usually
some,
Republic
some
does
like
it.
10 out there.
Yeah.
So it's not, Bob, we need to do internal audit on how many trash
Well,
cans we
we've
have.
done it
Every
we
year, we're
coordinate with
supposed
them,
to.
We can do that.
and then,
Y'all can do that? Is that what's?
Yeah.
When they pick
yeah,
Yeah,
they
we
have,
have an auditor in now.
Good.
Yeah, but like I said, some of them got 4 trash cans and nobody lives in the house.
well, the truck driver, they monitor.
They do.
Okay, well, good. If
Send
we can get,
pictures too.
Yeah.
There are some that sneak in a trash can or two.
Well, I think of what I've seen sometimes is if somebody's renting a house, they have their own trash service, but then somebody else moves in and then they come to City Hall, they sign up for services and they get another trash can. But they already have a trash can from the previous tenant. So now they have 2 trash cans and they put out 2 trash cans, but we're only charging them for 1 because nobody,
yeah,
so.
that'd be good, because I've seen a lot with 2 or 3. Good about this.
So
And
it-
that's a good example.
Yep,
I mean,
exactly.
Because
Yeah,
in my business, when I opened up, I requested a trash can because it was cracked. Well, they left the other one there. I mean, it's not.
and you
that
use it,
bad.
right?
I don't use it. I don't use it because I don't have to. But I'm just
But,
saying
yeah.
that it got left behind
It's
and I
funny,
called
because I always
City
see
Hall.
2 up there.
And it's still there. It's thrown
Yeah.
in the ditch. It's thrown in the
Yeah, we
ditch.
can use the
Yeah.
number by address.
Okay.
Our
good.
fee schedule says that for a single-family resident outside, we charge them
There
$32.75
you
a month.
go. Frontier, I know for a fact. they charge
$32.75.
Like 45.
Like, we really need to be charging. 'cause that's
In
only-
town is
that's
$29.27.
only $10. That's
But if we could
not making that much money
just
off of
send out
it
that
because
thing, our
we're
dog
still
meeting service.
having to send out the mailing.
Well, I think what we need to do is when we sit down, we have to start looking at our fees again, because we have to increase our fees on a lot of things, because
Sure.
they haven't been increased in a long time. But that's something we can have in a different discussion right now. But I think that right now, when it comes to this agreement and this contract, I mean, I think there's some things we can look at for the future with Republic, but right now, the fact that
5 years down the road.
Yeah, we're not-
We'll be
The reason
already
why I was
committed.
asking is because
We can't
Well-
make
in the
any
city,
changes.
there's an ETK, but it's more water.
So we already committed, we couldn't make any changes, like, we already sign it today.
No, you can make.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We deal with them all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, we can sit down and discuss.
Like
Yeah,
it
we
was,
can.
can increase it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
They're only charging us. We can charge the consumer.
No, he's talking about,
No,
he's talking
we
about the
can
contract.
change even though-
Oh,
5-year contract.
If they can't increase it on us, which is good, but.
No,
But we can discuss, if it comes to that point, we can sit down with Republic and say, hey, look, this is, I mean, we did it when I first got elected and we had issues, with just paying them, we sat down and talked about the contract and, they worked with us. And so I think that if we come to that, we can sit down with them and renegotiate, the agreement at that point. So, all right. All right. So we have a motion by Alderman Falcon and second by Alderman Dominguez to approve an additional 5-year period with Republic Services. If there's no more discussion, we'll move with a vote. Place 1,
yes.
place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4,
Yes.
place 5. Okay. All right. Do we have them ready yet?
Are they ready? You're trying. Can,
You need to sign the contract? You need to download the contract or?
We can sign it. There's 2 of them.
Do you have the contract with you, Lisa?
It'll be 2 weeks or less.
I have this right now to get signed?
You need to sign it?
Is it this one right here?
Yes, you have it. So you can sign it and then.
Okay. awesome.
Bob doesn't want to leave until he gets a signature.
Adam, he got porta potties.
I got it.
He's, That'd be a good deed. I mean, you ever had pizza at this place?
No, I need to go do that. Want to try it?
It's pretty good.
These open days, you know where you're,
You've got,
take 15 minutes. Just go around the corner, pick it up.
do you just need these 2 pages?
Right, that's it. Right, it was just 2 pages.
All right, Bob.
Here you go.
All right, thank you all.
All right, well, I guess we'll see each other at TML
Yes,
in a couple of months here.
Yeah,
Um,
we look forward to y'all coming.
I wasn't planning on going, but this will be Miss Lissa's first time there, so I'm gonna go just so I could be, kind of walk around with her and kind
Yeah.
of show her, go to some of those talks and stuff, so.
Do you want to make a copy?
Yeah, well, I got one right here. We'll sign it, but I need his signature.
So,
I'll send you the same way.
Here you go. This is the original one.
And if we get an audit of the trash can, it'd be perfect.
yeah. Because I have seen, like Billy said, there are people that have a beat up old trash can, but nobody we go and change it, but the guys won't take the old one. But a lot of times because they have trash in it too. I've had issues where the guys, I say, hey, how come they had trash in it? So we'll take the trash, throw it in the other one, and take the broken one, so.
But if also, if we can make money with those other subdivisions, let's do it. I guarantee you they'll convert it.
Thank you so much. I think you got a second, the first page also. Great.
Oh,
No,
my goodness.
the first page.
Do you need to sign another
Thank
copy?
you
Do you
so
need to
much.
sign another one, or
Yeah, this will stay here with us.
I want to stay there? I'll
Yes,
sign
this
it.
stays here.
Hey, Bob.
Thank you all.
Yeah, Bob, thank you.
Good? All right.
Yeah.
You want the checkbook too?
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
I think I signed in the wrong one over there.
Let's,
Yeah, on the wrong side. It's a 30.
Here, you can have mine.
Here, let me just we'll get the right one here.
You got
Let me sign this one here.
How about TML?
You have the front copy for that?
That was it, right? Are y'all gonna be at September?
Yes, in Portland,
Yes, okay, we'll see that.
the 19th.
September the 19th.
Which way are you
The TML one in.
Oh, yeah.
I got the piece of paper, I need you to go, you can see the money. It's
Yeah.
$75.
The
Okay.
19th?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
You can just pass it to Miss Lisa. Be sure. Miss Lisa,
Okay.
there you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Just get names
Thank
tonight.
you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank
Thank
Johnny.
you.
See you, Linda.
You know that Frontier would have only had one contract. That's it. One signature. I'm joking.
See you
All
later.
right.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Are they on yet, Miss Betsy? I don't know if we want to move on to item D. It might take a little bit longer than,
I did compare some of our trade rates for paying like $1 less than our. They get twice a week.
Republic?
And they don't get their franchise fee, so they get billed out all the time.
To the commercial. Yeah, we had an option to do that as well. And we can always reduce it.
are you trying to hook up to the TV or trying to connect with them?
I'm still trying to send the invitation.
He's there. He's waiting.
He's waiting.
Yeah, he's good.
Yes, I get the contract.
So let's go ahead and ready?
Hello.
All right.
Down. Can you hear us?
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we will go back to item A. We had a motion already and a second, so we're just going into back to discussion. So we had some questions about the agreement that we were reading. So I don't know if you can hear us. Can you hear me? Or okay. So all right. I mean, Alderman Dominguez.
So, I guess I was asking if you put $3,000 per month. So do you have more or less an ending period? And then at the end, we saw where you said total of $33,000.
The fixed.
So I guess the question is, if you finish it early or you finish it later, does that cost $33,000 just total flat price? I guess that's my question. I just didn't want to approve an amount, not knowing how long this was going to go on. That's really my question.
Definitely, tough to predict exactly how long it'll take. Just a lot of unknowns, things could pop up. We were call expecting it to take like 4 to 5 weeks. We'll be having the engagement letter on page 4 of the 4th paragraph. That's our goal based on our experience. What I expect to do is learn a lot about how it's going to go with fiscal 22, and then we'll adjust that price as necessary for the next fiscal year. And so, if we're coming in more quickly than expectations, then the next engagement letter we would adjust for that. If that makes sense. So, expect to stick with the flat fee that we have for you fiscal 22, and then adjust it for the next year.
Okay, so I guess we're looking at section the fees, billing, and timing, and I guess the confusion is where it starts off by saying our fee for phase 2, 2022 fiscal 2022 bank reconciliation backlog is fixed fee of $3,000 per month for completion of normal monthly bank reconciliation, and then further down it talks about a fixed fee will be $33,000. So I guess there's just some confusion on what are we approving, what are we voting on.
Okay. So what you're, in my opinion, you're voting on is to approve the full contract, which is $33,000, and we will complete the bank recs for fiscal year 2022. So what we're trying to do is just give you a way to predict the cost instead of trying to charge you by the hour. A lot of firms will do it by the hour, and you just have no way of budgeting for that or really predicting. So we were trying to estimate the number of hours it would take. We might be over some on some months, we might be under in others. But trying to put forth a not to exceed figure of the 33,000 for fiscal 22, unless there are some really unusual situations, in which case we would talk to y'all first. The 30 grand not to exceed unless something and that would become an hourly thing if there were some of those unusual situations.
Okay, and
Does that help, sir?
I think, I think so. I mean,
Yes, that helped. I just wanted it to, I guess Vicky's going to change her motion, right? Because she did it per month.
so we would have to do the fixed rate of 33.
Because
It
it's not
was just a
gonna be-
discussion.
Not
Yeah, we just opened it up for discussion,
Yeah.
so.
We just-
Um,
Okay.
So what is the expectation? What is the expectation again for completion of this phase 2? Ask Betsy, can you,
Ask him.
They want to know what the completion date, the
what's
estimate
expected?
is for phase 2,
The timing or the dollar amount?
Timing?
the timing.
4 to 5 weeks from the time we get started. So we should be able to get started within, about a week of them approving us, we'll start setting things up to get going.
Okay, 4 to 5 weeks.
Okay.
But it's not both 3,000 and 33,000, right?
Betsy, can you answer?
They're asking if it's both, if it's 3,000 and
33,000.
and the 33,000.
It's for fiscal year 22 to finish the bank recs, it would be $33,000. It's the fixed not to exceed price. And we arrived at that number by taking 11 months times $3,000 per month, just so y'all can understand.
Okay. So you were just kind of trying to explain where the 33,000 came from, was the 3,000 per month. So the fixed rate, okay, so we're looking at the fixed rate. So that's kind of where we should have maybe put in the agenda item, the fixed number. All right, Kent, so I think anybody have any more questions for them? Better. All right, so I think we've kind of got it. Thank you so much for coming on with us. I appreciate it.
I can hang out for a few minutes if y'all have anything else. I can answer.
Well, I think the only thing is, once you guys get going, we might ask, for you guys to come back on and let us know what your progress is, what issues you've run into, things like that, but just to kind of keep us in the loop.
Betsy, I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me?
Betsy?
He said that he may want y'all to come back in, I guess, to keep us in the loop,
A report.
a
Just-
report.
Yeah,
Later
of
on.
course. We have a drawing any of the meetings that y'all like to talk at. As we maybe get further in the project and get a better understanding, I'll be happy to come down in person and go meeting online. We do that all the time. So want y'all to be abreast of what's going on and informed for sure.
Perfect. All right, Ken, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay, so
So it has to stay paid fixed 33,000.
Yeah.
So I make a motion that we approve the 33,000 fixed fee for the bank reconciliation.
Okay, so we have a motion to approve the fixed rate of 33,000 for the bank reconciliations for phase 2, fiscal year 2022. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
So we have a second by Alderman Dominguez, and if there's no more discussion, we'll move forward with the vote. Place 1,
Yes.
place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4,
Yes.
place 5.
Yes.
Okay, motion carried.
You might want to tell them it passed.
Yeah.
It passed, so y'all can get to work tonight on it.
I'll share the good news with Lynn and Tracy first thing tomorrow. Thank you guys very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Take care.
Bye.
So we move on to item D, discuss, consider, and take
I
action
thought he was frozen.
on all employee evaluations, positions, and wages, including salaried employee. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to discuss the employee evaluations, positions, and wages.
Okay, so we have a motion for discussion. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
We have a second. We have a motion by Alderman Veit, second by Alderman Garza for discussion. So we'll go ahead and open it up. All right, Ms. Becky, I'll let you start it out for us.
Okay, the purpose of me putting this on here is, I don't know if we still do evaluations. I don't know if, people are interviewed or not interviewed, but evaluated on their work at the city. I've been in there several times and I'm sorry to say, it's a little chaotic. So I don't know if we need to discuss it openly or if we should go into an executive session, because there's a lot of stuff going on that I don't think is appropriate for City Hall employees.
Okay. So I think that if you have a specific issue with an employee, that something maybe discussing it with Miss Lisa so she can
But
address it.
It may involve several.
And discuss it with
And let's
Miss Lisa.
say, it may even, let's say, not that it does, but may even include her. I don't know. It's just something that, I don't see anything wrong with what Lisa does, but I just use your name. But there's just things that's going on in there with employees that I just don't think are appropriate.
This does qualify for going into executive session under personnel. So
Yeah.
we could validate it. Do you want to go into
Well,
executive session?
I kind of would like to, because I'm really a little upset about what happens at City Hall.
All right.
Make a motion, we go into executive session.
So let's go ahead and go into executive session. It is 7:22. If you can mark the time, Miss Lisa. And, let's see. All right.